Hello, hello, beautiful people. It is Kitty Chambliss here of Loving Without Boundaries. Happy Thursday to you. If you are watching the replay, I just want to say hello to you as well. And if you are new to our community here at Loving Without Boundaries, I just want to welcome you to our thriving, growing, and supportive community. If you are looking to color outside of the lines of heteronormative monogamy, if you're feeling unsure, if you're wanting support, if you're wanting educational resources and some love and care, you have come to the right place. So we are glad that you are here. If you are new to our private Facebook group, I invite you to go under the files tab. There's lots of great resources there. But what I can tell you is we can read all the books we want. We can have all the resources right at our fingertips. But sometimes you might need a mentor or a coach in your corner. So that's what this particular Facebook Live is all about, is how do you select the right coach for you? And I'm not going to get into a discussion about the difference between coaching and therapists. If you want to hear about that, I invite you to go to my website at lovingwithoutboundaries.com. On the blog, just put in the search area that you're looking for polytherapist and a coach, and there'll be an article there that you can read. But in terms of finding a coach, a relationship coach is somebody who is meant to help you get from where you are now, point A, to where you want to be in the future, and help you get there as quickly as possible with the least amount of suffering as possible. But I got to keep it real here for all of you that about 10 years ago when I started this, I was honestly one of the only games in town. There weren't a whole lot of consensually non-monogamous or polyamorous coaches. And where we are now in the year 2023, I just see there are so many people, like everybody is raising their hand and saying, "Hey, look, now I am a consensually non-monogamous and polyamorous coach too," and they're a self-appointed guru. And sometimes anyone who has an opinion can say that they consider themselves a coach. This is an unregulated industry, so holding a recognized and respected credential and being actually certified and having a real live educational background on how to actually coach and not harm people and possibly create more trauma for them, that is absolutely essential. And so I'm going to go over the different credentials here with you today. But what I can tell you is the highest level is to have a master level certification from the International Coaching Federation. That's one of the only organizations that's actually worth a damn. And so it's important to look out for that, because the reason you want to have somebody who is trained and an actual professional coach is they can help you create outstanding results, again, with the minimum amount of suffering, obviously not create harm, but create growth and beautiful results for their clients, and show that they cared enough to invest in their own education, because at the end of the day it is about results. That's why you hire a professional, is to get the results that you seek, so that you feel more happiness, more joy, and more success in your relationships. And I often say we're not taught how to be in a healthy monogamous relationship a lot of the time. Many of us don't have great role models even for that, let alone have resources and guides and mentors and teachers to help you have a consensually non-monogamous relationship that feels fulfilling, that feels joyful and amazing. So that's what it's really about. And the sad truth is there's so much more than even than that. So when you are looking for a coach, here's what you need to look for. Most coaches, they may have two skill sets, just two. Number one, they may understand strategy. They may understand how to teach you different tools and techniques, whether that's emotion management tools or communication tools. And the second skill is they may understand a little bit about psychology. That's the different types of coaches. But for the highest level, they need to have a master level version of both of those things. So, like master level strategy, like knowing how to help you set a goal and help you reach that goal, setting milestones along the way. And they need to have a master level of understanding of your psychology, how to get to the core of what's really going on, like your value systems, what makes you tick, and how to transform and reframe your thinking to get to a better place. And then what's also really imperative is to have that at a master level to understand human behavior of why people do what they do so that you can get to your desired outcome as quickly as possible. Because again, that's what it's all about. But it's also imperative to have a structure and a system to help them. And that's what I have. So, and also the master level certification, that is also what I have. But having a step-by-step proven system that is given by the test of time to show that it really works is super important. So the real answer here is, how do you get results? And that's where I stand above everybody else. And you can see that with testimonials that are on my website for sure. So I invite you to ask some questions when you are interviewing a coach. Number one, have they done it themselves? Yes or no? Have they actually practiced consensual non-monogamy successfully? Or have they just been taught it, just taught what that word even means? What does polyamory even mean? So have they done it for themselves? Speaking for myself, I have been practicing consensual non monogamy for 20 years, and I have been researching and studying how to be in successful multi relationships for 18 plus years. And I'm still with my husband of 20 years. We've been married for 16, and I live also with my other partner. We've been together almost 8 years. So successful longevity. So that's number one. Have they done it for themselves? Have they done it for other people? Yes or no? And you'll see on my website and here in our group, we have many, many, many clients who are telling about their case study, their success stories, how they went from on the verge of divorce to pain and suffering, all the way into joyful, consensually non-monogamous relationships where they feel passion and love and abundance. They've gone from scarcity mindset to abundance mindset. They've deprogrammed some monogamous toxic thinking that was no longer serving them, and they've stepped into an abundance mindset and got all the tools to get them there. So that's number two. So have they done it for themselves? Have they done it for other people? Yes or no? Number three is, have they done it for a long period of time? Yes or no? So I have been coaching folks for almost a decade now, not a fly by night thing. And as I mentioned earlier, I've also not just been in short-lived relationships. I've been with my husband for 20 years, my other partner for almost 8 years. And I've also have other common lovers and beautiful, amazing, deep emotional connections that I also consider part of my family. So there's longevity both in the practicing of coaching and studying that profession, to the desire to help you. That's what it's all about, is to help you get results and get to where you want to go. And also longevity in those relationships, staying power, being able to navigate through the tough stuff, the almost breakups, the moments where you wonder, you're down at your knees. I've been through that. I've been through depression. I've been through breakups and also almost breakups to the other side of that. So you want somebody who's really in your corner, because that's where you can evaluate a coach and the quality, because most coaches, they have not done it for themselves. They only have a little bit of theory. And then you also have people who have done it for themselves, but they've never done it for other people, holding their hand, knowing how to coach them. There's an art to that. So that's how you pick a coach. So, and the last piece, number four, is they also have to care about you. You as a human being, care from the heart, knowing that they've got your back, knowing that they want to get to know you and your particular situation, so that they are there to serve you out of pain. Will they be there for you when the rubber really hits the road? And that's the other thing. You might have coaches that have a great skill set. They may even have a great mindset, but they may not really give a damn about you as a human being. They may be all about the big bucks and the big stages. And that's not what you want. You need a coach that's going to be there in your corner when the doo-doo hits the oscillator. So that's it. Have they done it for themselves? Have they done it for other people? Have they done it for a long period of time? And do they actually care about you? So what I also want to go over is, what is a MCC, a master certified coach with the International Coaching Federation, the ICF. MCC credential represents the highest level of achievement in coaching and identifies a senior coach who is willing to invest in themselves so that they can turn around and help you to the highest degree possible. So here's some statistics. In 2022, out of 50,000 members, only about 41,000 were actually holding a credential at the ICF. About 56% were at the level of ACC, that's down here. About 40% were at the second level of the PCC, that stands for Professional Certified Coach, and only 4% were at the MCC level, which is where I am at this moment in time. So according to the ICF, there are only currently about 1,074 master certified coaches in the world, and for good reason. So I'm absolutely honored and just excited to tell you that this is a great achievement and a recognition of my dedication to serving people like yourselves out of pain. And I believe it is a privilege that I was also able to get to that level. And it's also a privilege to be able to turn around and serve you to the bottom of my heart when people are really struggling. Another statistic that I think is really powerful is there's over about 71,000 coaches in the entire world. And as of 2022, only about 42,000 are ICF certified, holding one of those three levels. And again, only 4% were master level at that MCC. And also, if you do the math there, that also means that there are 30,000 people who are saying that they are a coach who have no ICF credentialing or possibly any educational or credentialing at all, meaning they have no formal training. So at that level of ICF master level, that means out of all the coaches in the world, that is 0.1% are MCC certified. So when we're talking about like your emotional well-being, your mental well-being, your physical well-being, and the well-being of your most cherished relationships, who do you want to put in your corner, and who do you want to have your heart in their hands? Do you want somebody who is saying that they're a coach but they don't actually have any live certified training, or do you want to go right to the best of the best? I know what my answer is, and I also put my own money where my mouth is. I've spent gobs and gobs of money investing in my own education and also finding the right mentors and coaches for me, because I believe if you're going to be a master level and a beautiful coach who really cares about people and cares about their results, you also need to have your own coaches. So I also have trained under the best of the best, and I study under the best of the best, and I put my money where my mouth is in this. And it's unlikely that there's actually a MCC, a master level polyamorous coach, anywhere in the world. If there is one, I haven't met them yet. So you're hearing from one right now in this very moment. And I also deeply care about my clients' results. I meet them in person as often as I can. You see those photos that I post here every Friday. I just did last Friday. I got to meet one of our cherished clients when I was at Southwest Love Fest, and we had so much fun. And it was great just to be able to celebrate all of her successes and the successes that she's had with her amazing husband. So you're hearing from somebody who has that seniority, who has that caring and that confidence to be able to help you, and that legitimacy of how I have been trained. So don't leave your cherished relationships to chance, to anybody who just kind of says, hey, as of yesterday, I said I'm a coach. And as of yesterday, I put a website up, the coach in air quotes. So at the end of the day, it's important to find who you resonate with, who speaks to you, who speaks right to your heart, right to your soul, who you trust, who you like, who you know is in your corner. So I've been doing this an incredibly long time, longer than almost everyone who is in this space of saying that they are a consensual non-monogamy coach. I have formal education at a master's level, and that's incredible. And it takes a crazy amount of hours of training and dedication to get to this level. It's super expensive, but I put in that investment so that I can turn around and help you as quickly as possible, because that gets you better results in less time. So there's less fear, more joy, and better outcomes for you and your loved ones, so that you can start living with passion and confidence and a stable sense of security in your relationships, even when you're on those journeys that feel so scary, or where you're struggling with shame and guilt that you don't know what to do with, and you're not sure how to get to the next level, or you don't know how to set healthy boundaries, or you don't know how to manage your emotions. I see it every single day. And so, whatever your biggest issues are, I know how to help you, and I know how to solve it because I've helped myself out of those places, and I've studied and gotten all of my clients through those places as well. Because what I know is that the system that I have put together, the structure, the caring, the incredible team, some of them you've met even here in this group. We have incredible moderators and admins who help support this group. And I also have other people on my team with the one purpose in mind: to serve you to living your most authentic life, where you are just looking back at your life going, wow, how did I do that? That was amazing. How did I surround myself with the support system, these beautiful people? How did I step into the best version of me, and just feeling like that power of like, holy Hannah, I did it. I did it. I didn't know how I was going to do it, and I did it. So I've lived this myself. I've been on countless stages sharing the beauty of this work, and I'm an expert in this field, and I am happy to help anyone who wants it. And I believe that community is everything. So you've made a great decision by being here in this community, by being here and Living Without Boundaries, where you can get that support and that love and that caring. So just to summarize, some of the things you can look for when you're looking for a coach is, have they done it for themselves, what you're seeking? Yes or no? Have they done it for other people successfully? Yes or no? Have they done it for a long period of time, both the coaching and been in healthy relationships for a long period of time successfully? Yes or no? And do they actually care about you and your results? And lastly, like, are they actually certified? Do they have the cojones? Do they have the letters after their name saying, I did it, I put in the work so that I can turn around and pay it forward and help you because I care? Because let's face it, coaching is a helping profession. And from the bottom of my heart, myself and my team, we deeply do care about your results. So if you are struggling, if you are looking for support in living your most authentic life, if you're navigating through jealousy or deep insecurities and wanting to release shame and guilt in a sex negative world here and step more into positivity, if you're maybe looking to heal from the trauma of infidelity, whether it was happening to you or you were the person who was a cheater. I am a former cheating serial monogamist, by the way. I've been down that path, and I know what a difficult challenge that is. And if you are looking for support in living your most authentic life, whether you're practicing consensual non-monogamy, open relationships, swinging, polyamory, even relationship anarchy as well, I can help you. And if you want to step into a sex positive life, if you want to fall back in love with yourself, if you are also looking to just feel unstoppable and unshakable, well, if that's you and you are looking for help, I invite you to book a call with me at lovingwithoutboundaries.com/apply. That will take you right into my calendar, where you can just simply find a time slot that works for you. And it's easy peasy. And then there'll be a brief form for you to fill out that just sets us up for success on that call, to just give me a little bit of an understanding of where you are so I can prepare for our breakthrough session together. And then we'll pop on that call, and I'll just have an authentic and honest conversation with you to see where are the pain points that you're struggling with. I will let you know if I believe I can help you. We'll put our heads together and we'll put a game plan together for how to move forward. And if it's not a fit, if we're not kind of jiving with each other, that's okay. I will point you in the right direction for you to get you the support that you need. My Rolodex is huge, and I'm happy to get you on the road to where you need to be. So again, if you want to have that conversation on our free breakthrough session, that's at lovingwithoutboundaries.com/apply. Every one of my clients, it just starts with an honest and authentic conversation. So if you are struggling and you want to have that type of support, if you want to see if we are a fit to work together with me as your master level coach, I specialize in helping people coloring outside of the lines of heteronormative monogamy live their best lives starting now. So if that's you, let's have a conversation, see if we're a fit. And if so, let's get started. And either way, what I want to say to you is, we are happy that you are here. And I'm just sending all kinds of love out to you and our community. So happy Friday. I'm sorry, Thursday. Happy Thursday to you. And I hope you have a great day and a wonderful weekend. And I will talk to you very soon. Okay. Take care.